location has been home to, well, consumer co-op since the late 70s. So our store has a real history of cooperative organization. We're just kind of the latest formulation of it. The sole proprietorship, Organic Planet, went under. The Assiniboine Credit Union was left holding all their assets, and they had some very supportive people over there who, I guess, put it out there that if a worker co-op could be formed to present a viable business plan, that they would support it.
That's pretty awesome. I think it was like, I think of the learning curve kind of as a mountain. You know, it was pretty steep.
We have the kitchen, the deli, we have our health and beauty section, we have our produce, we have our bulk, we have our grocery.
We serve coffees and lattes, our huge cookies, muffins.
I think one of the biggest challenges in running a business is just making sure we're getting the customers coming in the door. Like, it's tough. It's tough. There's a lot of competition. We want to offer people a fair price.
At Organic Planet, we subscribe to rule number 6, which is cooperation amongst co-ops. Whenever possible, we buy from cooperative suppliers. The day we found a cooperative grocery supplier was a great day at Organic Planet.
It's like we bought the onions over there from Prairie's Edge, which is like kind of a commune out near Steinbach.
If you come in here in August or September and look at our produce section, you're going to see hopefully like 90% local. We're very big on keeping contact with our farmers, trying to give them a fair wage for what they're growing.
It's way easier to remain independent as a producer if you're not beholden to some multinational for your fertilizer, or for your seed, or for your pesticides.
I think there are 7 members, and 2 are just active. There's 5 that are current members, 2 that are actively paying into their membership right now, and 3 that are still, I guess, considered on probation.
Our shares cost $1,000, which is usually paid off through paycheck deductions. Hopefully, if everything's going well, at about 3 months and 6 months, you should get a review from the rest of the co-op to see how things are going and to see how people feel about your work. And then, 9 months. Hopefully the co-op will offer the person the opportunity to buy membership.
Having an equal say in what I do and having my opinions actually heard out by everyone else is easily the most rewarding part of being here.
I think one of the most rewarding things about being part of a worker co-op is just the autonomy that comes with it, and having like such direct control and influence over our own workspace.
Not really having a boss, and you know, having to motivate yourself kind of to do different tasks, and it's really completely different. Like the way you're into your workplace is like, you know, in other jobs you just kind of come in, you work your shift, and then you go home. You don't really care about anything else to do with the business. But here you have a vested interest in the business.
For the last 3 years we've been getting a dividend. It usually works out to, I think, an extra check or an extra 2 checks, something like that. It's not great, but it's better than nothing.
We operate on consensus here. I feel like we have a pretty casual environment. We have meetings once every 2 weeks, and they're very, very informal.
Because of the way our shifts work, there's always 2 people together for 7 hours a day. So before you hit your meeting time, you've usually talked about your idea with every other person. You've gotten their input, so going into the meeting, generally everyone is prepared for what's happening, and a decision is half the time already pre-decided. It just has to be put into the minutes.
Yeah, I mean, generally we have all the same kind of goals and ideas for the store, so it's not not anyone's not on the different page as everyone else. We're all kind of on the same page.
We all sort of committed to making a little bit less of a wage, you know, and we're striving to create better living wages for all of us here. But I mean, that takes time to develop. You know, we've been in business for 6 years, and we're like slowly climbing our pay wage, and then there's some dividends, and you know, there are payoffs, but they've been it's been a slow build.
You know, you wonder whether you're sacrificing some, you know, like better job or better career to work as a grocery clerk, you know. But that's that's kind of only when I'm not in a good mood.
It's pretty exciting. Like, I feel like Winnipeg is really inspiring in the fact that there's so many co-ops in such a small city, you know.
When factories close or something like that because the company wants to make more money overseas or something, that can be viewed as an option, saying that the workers can take it over, restart production, and then they have viable, stable jobs that where they make the decisions and they benefit from the wealth that they produce.
You know, every day you go to work, you're helping create change, and you're helping create a better system.